men's heavyweight boxing very interesting, right? Or women's heavyweight boxing very interesting. My point being that people, born men, probably shouldn't do combat sports, you know, as a British art form. Comedy was always, you were always the court jester. You had to, you had a lower status, and you made fun of the king, and you were with the audience. Now, well, people in our position, many of the latest models can travel over.
Yeah, he was not a comedian.
Yeah,
when he did that.
Yeah, he did it in the studio.
Yeah. And he had never.
That's right. This is my 20 minutes, and I've worked on it for 50 years, and you know, it's brilliant. I think, yeah, and I want to go now do another 20. Right. It's the first thing I say. Oh, what are you like in the car on the way home?
Right.
You know.
Right.
It's like.
So have you gone off acting in movies and all TV and all that stuff?
I've not gone off it, but it's. And in fact, I've just finished it. Changed.
They were showing one of Ricky's specials. It turns out some of the little terriers, they got a little bit upset by some of it.
Well,
and would you then go?
You're
I'm
allowed
not going
to
do that.
You're allowed to joke about animal cruelty, and you're allowed.
Yeah. Sometimes having trouble with locks. Yeah. And occasionally remembering when they were in the
I love discovering the little things around England. Those cookery shows where they go somewhere and, like, you know, they get a barn and they. Just us, or is that we got like a driver and
oh fucking! Imagine us trying to get this narrow boat.
Well, that's its beauty. Science hasn't been wrong. Scientists have been wrong. They thought something was true, they found out a better model, and it's what we were talking about. There's just levels.
Now, Chris, this is specific. Food, I don't want to know. It's not. Good. We do have food coming. This is specifically for you.
Right. How much do I owe?
Nothing. That's right.
Two old friends go on a journey of spiritual enlightenment together. Say something nice, Neil. Subscribe now wherever you get your podcasts. Oh, that'll have to do.
Don't forget to put them back on.
Well, yeah, you're very close. I didn't do the school run today because I've talked to you on the show, and I'm happy for you to call me every morning.
And let me just interject really quickly. Something similar happened to me with the Taycan, and when Porsche was still in pre-production testing the Taycan, they rolled up to my DC fast charge station in Montclair, Kyle, where Kyle actually.
How it was written, or if it directly translated from the British version, I don't know, but don't say that.
I like a seller.
I kept the van key with me, so hopefully I didn't get anywhere.
That's a lot of jungle news, and if we go backwards to Forever, which came out in 2018, and obviously, you know, you would have spent some time off the back of that, touring it and playing live, and you did some incredible live shows all over the world. What kind of state were you in after that? How were you as a band?
Yeah, I think it was pretty exhausting, to be honest with you.
Welcome. I stopped first. Say thank you to me.
We have to watch it very carefully. But the kind of people who went to Ding Dong Weeks, they're immediately a low budget week. Made a lot of. Yeah, so now, loads, I mean, we know people.
Bruce Willis has done so much for the band.
How long is your PBA? Is probably, if you stretch it out, probably 6 inches long, isn't it?
Do you know what? It's so long since I last measured it. It's
not bad. Listen, would you do that? Again, if I paid for it and I got a professional, a nurse to come in and shave the pubic hair off, right, and then keep it.
Why did you get that lane?
The surgery wise, this is
Got to get the root.
so that you donate your hair to have it glued onto some. Sometimes I don't like the proximity to death. Right.
Is that all it is?
The uncertainty principle is that the more information you have on the position of something, the less information you have on the speed show. The more information you have on the speed, the less information you have on it. So
my problem is what's natural, what's, you know, you can do what you want on Earth, and if you apologise for it, you get into heaven.
Yeah.
And that's the big conundrum. So it is the big conundrum.
That's why you've got 2 lanes, Dick.
said, no, it's a phrase like, they said, oh no, not for me. And it's like,
Yeah.
Their final words were, I could have had the fucking pudding.
Yeah, exactly. But that's
it's 40 years of idiots being able to say, well, it's a bit chilly today though.
Well, again, I wish they hadn't said theory of evolution, because people think theory means a hunch as opposed to a scientific. Actually,
I think their thinking is they found an instance of cast iron racism and they can put it out there so they can be contrasted to it to say, look, I'm not like this, I'm the good guy, racism's bad, and here's me saying racism is bad. I think it's just them signalling their anti-racist credentials.
Right, I see. So it's just the purest form of virtue signaling.
Yeah,
I'm not like this man. I'm not a racist like this man. Let's destroy everything. Again, and any form of someone tweeted me the other day saying religion used to be. They used to say.
Can't you just block him?
Could, but now I won't be able to see what you're saying.
True.
Or have a go at him, so... He's just such a moron.
I just saw someone run 2 red lights, but because of the angle, I'm not sure the camera's going to have captured either of them.
Oh, that's annoying.
That's annoying.
If you did capture it,
It's true. It's a wank special. We're all fans of wanking. It's just that most of us do it alone. I think that's the difference.
Of course you're not.
Yeah. Fundamental to me that wanking is done solo. I build that into the definition of wanking. If I say to someone I've just done a wank, I don't expect them to go, who with? Or who at? Right? I go,
and it always means at home, not on the street.
Let's get that straight.
Wow.
Can you guys imagine if I turn around
and I want to go, brilliant. Fucking, I prayed for that. I was waiting for that. I've been praying for about a week for that.
It might be that they're earning that much money was unfair. It would be far more unfair if they weren't earning that money.
Yes.
And if all of this money was pouring in and they were making
but that's what's happened.
$10 a week.
But that usually means they've got the money. They look down at the people without the money and they say to them, you've been a mug here, mate. You know who's stolen your money, don't you? Those people over there. And they both
I agree. But I think it's only... I think I was in my 50s when I started thinking, oh, actually, politicians can be a bit... Banks aren't greedy. Do you know what I mean?
Law enforcement, all of these different things, etc., which may well be vote-based, so therefore they can become... So I think that's part of it as well.
Certain states have different... I mean, even the people...
that echo chamber, to be fair, has always... The style of the echo chamber... No, but the style of the echo chamber may have changed, but your choice of a newspaper every morning, there's 70... Look at 70...
So there'll be people who will call journalists, qualified as journalists, but they'll fire to one particular political viewpoint and going heavy on that. And to me, I want something more objective.
I don't know how that's possible.
4% of the population nothing comes up.
I suppose you could
So
what's in their head
can't
then?
picture his wife's face. He knows her when he sees her, but he can't bring up an image of her in his head.
That's really interesting.